Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Thunderdome. Tonight, we're going to do something I've been meaning to do for a long time and go through all the team service announcements by an amazing SFM artist named Krunkidile, an avid TF2 player back in the day. Now, these are all like 9 years old, or most of them are 9 years old. So it's from the day when SFM was even harder than it is today, and it's from the day when certain weapons and stuff were fresh, and it was like, new knowledge to people to learn it. But first, since it's full of a lot of copyrighted songs already, we're just going to start with a beautiful scientific learning experience from Thomas Dolby called "She Blinded Me with Science." Let's go. Science.
She blinded me with
Science. Energy.
Science.
What's up? I like to draw. Welcome to Thunderdome, man.
Science.
Parameter, what's going on, man? The ocean, sweet as any harmony. Blinded me with science. Blinded me with science. Geometry. Next to me. Blinded me with science, science.
Science.
Blinded me with science, science. In motion. Now she's making love to me. Ocean. The elements in harmony. Blinded me with science. Blinded me with science. With technology.
Good heavens, Miss Sakamoto, you're beautiful. Hey, I don't believe it.
There she goes again.
There she goes again. She's tied it up. I can't find anything. All my tubes and wires, pebble nuts, antiquated notions.
Poetry in motion. When she turns her eyes to me. Any ocean, sweet as any harmony. Blinded me with science.
She
Blinded me
with
with science.
She blinded me
All right, guys, let's get right into it now. Again, these videos are all from Krunkidile, an amazing SFM artist and a pioneer to teach young TF2 players basic skills in the game in an entertaining way. And he's got like 36 videos officially, I think. So let's start off. This one is about class balance And I think you'll get the hint here about how important class balance is, and how a team of all snipers is just like it's shooting fish in a barrel for spies anyway.
It's like Christmas morning. It's like Christmas morning. It's like Christmas morning. It's like Christmas morning. It's like Christmas morning.
That one guy shooting his machete.
It's like Christmas morning. It's like Christmas morning. It's like Christmas morning.
The medic is staring at his team, as many of us have done, saying, "Oh God, help us all."
It's like Christmas morning. It's like Christmas morning. It's like Christmas morning.
Okay, so that spy was clearly overjoyed to have a plethora of targets to shoot. This is building placement. This is about, as engineers, don't put your important buildings next to each other. It's common sense. Let's go.
Building a sentry. Will you look at that? Good work. Much obliged. Now that there was a fine piece of... Thanks, mister. Job well done.
That's all right, pretty bra washer you built, you big ugly girl.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Wait. Uh-oh. Yeah, if your buildings are all that close together, one demo is going to take you out. And then everybody's going to be scrambling to get up just one sentry together to fight the enemy. A little loud there, so... Next. Minigun spin-up. This is pretty self-explanatory. And that's not just coincidence. That's an allegory to getting steamrolled by the enemy team when you try to move around all the time with your minigun sped up.
I am melting!
Okay, this is about air blast. This is teaching you as Pyro that your air blast achieves a multitude of things. There's a lot to unpack in this one.
Help!
So you've got a combination of things here. You've got somebody attacking your medic, which you can blow them away. You've got uber-charged people, which you can blow away with your air blast. And you've got the medic on fire. You can put him out with air blast. And you've got rockets swirling around him to teach you can, deflect the rockets with air blast. It's everything.
Danke, Kamerad!
Delusional. But yes, if you use your air blast correctly, you're in a world of winning. And you get achievements and stuff. Very self-evident here. The title is Pocket Medics, and there's another video about this towards the end of his career here, where he talks about pocketing heavies too, or Ubering heavies. But just basically saying, don't pocket one guy when you can be healing your own team. It's
If you know what's good for you, treat everyone Come along now, Doctor.
Yeah.
Time to hide, coward!
Yeah, you'll be attacked by soldiers and Spider-Man if your medic doesn't help your team in its entirety. Okay, ranged combat. This is about when you've got enemies at a distance. There's a class designed to deal with them, and you don't necessarily need to worry about it if you're, have bigger fish to fry in mid to close range.
Heartwarming. Roddy! Yeah! Bombs away! Roddy!
Everybody's throwing their thing. Let me get the maximum quality on here. Everybody's throwing their secondaries at him.
What the?
Backstab back, you snake! We gave him a bloody
Big drubbing.
Oh, did I get blood on your suit?
Take a butcher's at this.
I was never on your side either. Wanker.
Now this is
It's
a
a
knife.
knife.
You got a forehead on you like a coffee table.
The old chop chop.
Bloody hell.
Snobby did a good job.
F is for friend.
I think they drove the point home there. Just let the sniper deal with it if you got other stuff to deal with. Okay, this is hanging back. This is about not just automatically building on last, during a game, and letting, trying to participate, trying to move your lines up to help your team out, because it doesn't do anybody any good for you to build on last right away.
Friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime at all. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime at all.
I could do this all day.
I could do this all day.
F is for frolic through all the flowers. U is for ukulele. N is for nose picking, sharing gum and silence.
Yippee-ki-yay!
Down here in the deep blue sea.
So true. All right, overextending and overcommitting. This is very important. This is more advanced stuff than your normal young TF2 player. And I gotta actually check. Overextending is when a player gets too far into enemy territory without a safe way out. Overcommitting is when a player devotes too much time to a meaningless endeavor. So, if a, I don't know, if an scout runs by you or something, and is, you're spending all this time chasing the scout around, and your team is devoting resources to getting the scout that ran behind you, you got a problem. Yeah, the other team's going to be rolling up on you. And this spy is causing the soldier to chase him. And this medic is sad to be sucked into it. Up on the right side, the demo man held up the pan instead of a gun. Okay, metal and dispensers. This is about how important it is to let your engineer Take the medal when you're in setup for a round. Don't fire one rocket and then snag the giant metal, the ammo box, and take it all away from him. But also, as engineer, it's important for you to build dispensers. Dispensers should be one of your most forward buildings on a map.
Oh, yeah.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Back to the front.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You know what? This also bothers me. This is a total tangent, but this bothers me about soldiers or even demo men that do a rollout when you have ample time to set up. Like it's not a 5 CP match. It's literally a payload match where you've got all the time in the world to get to the front line, and they roll out to the front and demand heals from the medic because they just blew themselves up 5 times to get to the front line. Like, come on, dude. Got other things to do.
Deploy a dispenser here. Heck no.
Heck no. And they both died because they were not willing to cooperate. Med kits. Very important. I'm going to defer to him on this here. Yeah, medics always get first dib on med kits. Before grabbing a med kit, look to see if anybody else needs it more than you, Scout. Ahem. Heavies can drop their sandwich and then grab the med kit to refill it, I think. That's what he's saying. Recharge food meter. Yeah, by picking up a med kit at full health. And let the medic heal you to full health. Then you grab the med kit and you got another full sandwich again.
You are so small! It's funny to...
That's me in most situations.
My blood is entirely out of
Of
my body.
Aha.
I have a plan for you. It's good.
If he's back at full health, now he grabs the med kit and he's got a new sandwich.
That's fucking teamwork.
A little Tenacious D there. I love it. I love Tenacious D.
Everyone, push! Ah!
Yeah, so this, just about stopping the cap by just being there. I don't know if you can do it invisible anymore.
You have got to be kidding.
When do mongrels learn to push? Keep pushing!
What's the matter? You freaking stupid?
I will kill you with bare hands! Knock it about and push that car!
You can do this with the box trot taunt. Alright, this one is a little inside joke, I guess, between one of the people that commented on his other videos, but you know, melee is basically good, is what he's saying. And the more damage you do, you have higher natural chance of random crits via melee, is basically the gist of this. A little trippy. He has ascended. That's probably the weirdest one of all of them. This is obviously... What's up, Evan? This is obviously... A spy, you have a gun. Use it. don't we just give up, partner? You have done well.
You have done well.
You're a long way from France, boy. That there is just a sad display, boy.
Excellent.
Well,
Shucks.
darn.
I can't tell you how many times, from personal experience as medic, there are times when a spy will be there trying to butter knife me or a teammate. I pull out the Uber saw and I'm like, okay, don't do it. Don't you dare pull out that gun. And you get the kill. And then other times where they actually do pull out a gun and they back away from you like decent distance and they start blasting you with a revolver and you're done. So this is called Attention and Initiative. And this is about basically, if you see something, say something to your team so that it doesn't, the enemy team doesn't get away with it. Like, there's a lot of shady stuff that happens, and we just don't say it. This engineer's just getting shot by a sniper. He doesn't say anything to his team, doesn't try to react. He just thinks it'll go away. It doesn't go away. And this soldier sees it happening and, decides to ignore it for whatever reason. Okay, so Scout over here saw that and heard that very obvious decloak by the spy. And he could say something to his team. Say, hey, spy coming from behind. But he chooses not to. This is one of my pet peeves. When the enemy has a teleporter and nobody goes after that teleporter exit. You gotta go after the teleporter exit. That is the single game-changing mechanic in the match. Oh, here's the entire enemy team. And that demo can't be bothered to say anything to his team about it. That's a very insightful one. This one's about flank routes and just not throwing your body into the line of fire every time down the main path, like finding a way around. And that heavy right here is shooting his ham. Nah! Come with me, medic. Let's go around. This guy really likes... You can tell he really likes Spider-Man, too.
I am fully charged.
Yep. Okay, teleporters. A lot to unpack here. First, teleporter facing. How you want the teleporter to face. You can hit right-click to change the direction it faces.
Teleporter coming right up.
No lie, how your team will react if you keep up the teleporter to the, appropriate position to speed up the game. Things that we could share. So, we're on a teleporter priority now. Medic. Engineer goes first, above all. Engineer has first rights to the teleporter. After that is medic. And heavy. Now, it's based on mobility. If you've got a demo and a pyro coming up, the demo can say, know what? I'll sticky jump to the front. That's fine. You take the teleporter. Sniper. Scouts, never, ever.
Heck no.
Yeah. Things that we could share. That's a great song. Sentry knockback. Unless you have a quick fix going, quick fix Uber going, the Sentry will knock you back, regardless of what Uber you're using. So, hint, as you should know by now, if you're a medic and you and your pocket are taking on a Sentry nest, medic, draw the fire while you're Uber charged.
I'm coming for you! Time to hide!
Cowards!
Soon as I see her walk up in the club, I'm a flirt. Winking eyes at me when I roll up on them dubs, I'm a flirt. Sometimes when I'm with my chick on the low, I'm a flirt. And when she's with a man looking at me, damn right, I'm a
That medic twerk, I wish that were an actual taunt. Because I would Uber somebody, run up to their Sentry, and then do that taunt just to do it. Cooperative engineering, man. If you have more than one engineer on the team, you guys got to help each other out. That's the key. As Tenacious D would say, that's effing teamwork.
It's like Christmas morning. It's like Christmas morning.
Damn it!
I love Spy's face here.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! What?
But lo and behold, his fellow engineer helped him out. It's perfect. Subtlety. I don't encounter this one too much, but when you can tell your spies have a really good kill lined up, or literally any class, like if they're flanking somebody and they're about to get an awesome set of kills, try not to mess it up for them. But again, this is mostly spy related. Yep. Oh, this is the one he's most famous for. This has about 3 million views. This is the one you should all know already. Pop it, don't drop it. And it applies mostly to stock Uber, second mostly to quick fix / vaccinator, least of all to Kritzkrieg, because if you're about to die, popping Kritzkrieg doesn't do much. Sometimes you have to do it anyway, just in case there's somebody around that you can crits to save your life. But for the most part, this is stock Uber. It's better for you to survive than to drop the Uber.
Sean! If you know what's good for you, you will...
Uh-oh. Oh, God. The scariest of all, Groucho Marx medic with a machine gun crossbow. Oh, one more time. No, we don't quit. Dream, I like to dream. Do you like to dream? So this was actually a taunt in the community workshop, I believe, like 6 years ago or 7 years ago. Somebody made a taunt of this in the community workshop, and it was awesome. I never got it, but
I got a good feeling about this.
So this unlockable weapons, this is about there are weapons that, you know, secondaries, whatever, other alternate primaries that you unlock over the course of your playing. And they're good in some situations, but in others they're not good. In others they're not what your team needs or what you need as a player. So to have the discernment of when to change it up, when to throw your, you know, different weapons on, that's a good skill to have. Don't just assume that when you unlock something, that's the new meta. Unless it's the quick fix of the paint train.
Now this is enough.
All will fear my giant new gun. I got a good feeling about this. It's up.
Now this is enough.
All will fear my giant new gun.
So it went well in those instances. Let's see the other instances. Oh, thanks, Evan. Yeah, we had fun. Just hit 800 subs. Happy. Glad to have more of you guys here with us enjoying this silliness. So those were the instances where it worked. Let's see where it doesn't work. Oh, soldier used up his primary ammo, and the banner isn't going to save him now.
I got a good feeling about this.
Now this is
Okay, so the bush, that was a bushwhacker, right? I think it had originally, this. Remember, this is from August 2013. I think it had fire vulnerability on it.
All will fear my giant new gun.
And of course, the brass beast is still the brass beast. Taking forever to rev up.
It's good time to run, cat. Help me!
It is too late. Alright, so this is a little more convoluted one. This is Scout Combat. Okay, these are the basics. I don't play Scout that much, except for memes and to kill bots. So avoid attacking from the front. Easier to surprise, yep. And the backscatter, you know, is good from behind, but any Scout gun is good from behind. Don't run in a straight line, absolutely, and never stop moving. And I would like to add to that, if you're fighting a bullet class, don't jump in the air like a crazy man, because that will make it easier for them to target you. Just keep strafing and moving around. If you're fighting an explosive class, that's when you want to jump like a maniac. But that's not part of this. Uh-oh. Here he comes. He's gonna run in a straight line at him. My flow. when you broke my heart. And he's standing still. Not sure who to prioritize. Uh-oh. Mercy kill. Of the Mac. Return of the Mac. Return of the Mac. Great song by Mac Morrison. WM1, I mean, you know what this is. This is probably the least effort video of his, I would say. It's literally just about don't WM1. And then you die.
Wake
I like that part, though. Objectives. This is a great one. And I think they changed the music in this. I think he changed the music at the beginning of this, because I seem to remember it being something different. But this is about play the objective if you want to win. If you want to go on crazy adventures and you know, harass the enemy team, whatever, without worrying about the objective, then go ahead, but don't be surprised when they actually cap and you lose. See, these guys are spawn camping.
See the bloody bum? Do I smell soiled baby diaper?
Which, spawn camping is an incredibly effective tactic if you use it right. And I will defend spawn camping with my dying breath, because it's totally legit. If you can't break a spawn camp, you don't deserve to be playing with your team.
Top shelf.
The payload has almost reached the final terminus.
What? How could this happen? Uh-oh. That's the way to go. This one did not age well. This is about bots and bot accounts. Again, look at the date on this. September 2013. This is about fake accounts and bots going crazy in your server and just getting fed up with it. And the moral of the story here is, if you find an account with tons of bots and you can't vote kick them, just change servers. Just escape. What? Oh, God. Yep. Medic, why don't you take the medikit?
Robot.
In the blink of an eye, better keep yours open wide. Things fall apart in the blink
It's a
of
great
an
song,
eye,
too.
really can't be satisfied. I see tons of people looking lost and lethal, and I know we're
to a new server. Oh, this is great. The song here also is awesome by Woodkid. I forget the name of the song, but it's so good. It's basically saying your sticky launcher's good, but your grenade launcher's also really good too. Don't be afraid to use it.
I got a
Good feeling about this.
Hey, Knucklehead! I'm talking to you!
Especially in tight corridors like this. What's Zira? That reminds me. Oh, I gotta save that for later. Another good song by Woodkid, "Run Boy Run." Okay, so this, I'm guilty of this, but only when it's time for the memes. There's a time for the memes, and there's a time to play serious. And Demo Knights and Battle Medics have their own time to use them. Well, Battle Medics pretty much never, unless you're memeing. There is a time to use Demo Knight, though, so knowing when to use that versus your actual class's stated purpose, that's the key here.
Worthless anymore.
Sentry ahead. Demo man. Yes. Let's give this soup can hell. God.
Okay, so funny. Again, we're going back to October 2013. He held up a lock and load and an Islander. Islander, bad idea. Lock and load nowadays is a good idea for sentry nests. But back then, lock and load did not do extra damage to buildings. I think it did less damage to buildings. It did more damage to players. Somebody can fact check me, but it was not the sentry busting tactic at all.
No shoes!
New shoes. Never mind. No big surprise.
Damn it. Medic. Yeah. Let's go.
So he's saying that, expecting the medic to Uber him in to help destroy it, but this medic is deciding to just be a battle medic instead.
Oktoberfest. How you do it, men.
Okay, so here you've got Scout and a scorch shot pyro about to blow this guy away.
Oh, what's up?
Ah, now's the time for Demo Knight.
Thanks, soldier. Jawohl. Thanks, soldier.
Hey!
And the battle medic really still didn't contribute much in the long grand scheme of things there. Ah, this is very important. You should know this right off the bat. The Crits Krieg does not do any increased damage to buildings at all. Buildings are immune to crits, so, not a way to take out a sentry nest.
My flesh!
If you know what's good for you, you will run.
Will they
Kill
though?
him!
Run!
Run!
Oh God.
Your team is dead. Good luck.
He's so surprised.
Go!
Yep. So in those situations, if you find yourself unable to, if you're playing Kritzkrieg, first of all, that's awesome. I love Kritzkrieg. But if you find yourself coming toe-to-toe with the Sentry Nest over and over again, if you don't have another medic on your team that can handle the stock Uber, switch to stock Uber, clear it out, and then switch back if you can afford to. Most of the time, the engineers, though, will try to keep, moving them back and building new ones back further. Of course, we've got very calming. I thought you all might need that little bit of peace in your lives today. Alright, now he starts to get a little trippy with this one. This is basically how to fight Pyro as Soldier. And it's going to come down to, well, I'll explain it as we go. Uh-oh. The standoff. Alright, first reaction. Shoot the rocket at him. What is he going to do? Reflect back at you. So second reaction is to try to use your secondary, which, normally would be your shotgun. And this guy realizes, oh, my secondary is my leg. I've got gunboats equipped. Okay. Damn it. Alright, so now his tertiary tactic is just try to shoot, rockets everywhere around the Pyro where he can't dodge them.
I joined this team just to kill maggots like you.
Tough guy. You win.
You win.
And I have no idea what this part is. That last part was just way beyond me. Juggling. This is hilarious. This is why I stay, when somebody Ubers against me, I stay in their face, generally, if I'm an offensive class, just to try to distract them or whatever. But the real gist of this is, as Demo or Pyro or even Soldier, your explosions or air blasts can knock around the medic while he's, or the target, the healing target, while they're Ubered, and totally diffuse the entire situation. And this is really funny with Demo NASA, basically.
Confirm UPI alert. Anti-fatigue ration is now 3 milligrams for 115 civic units. Air watch reports possible mishandling. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here they come.
Here I come! joking?
That's good. Okay, this is about flog, and basically, this is, I think, another low effort one, but basically, when the enemy flogs, just run away. Just stay away, and then kill them after.
Well, happy Australia Day to me. See ya.
I did not take the time to read this. I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea what he's saying here. And it did get nerfed, actually. The old flog, when you popped the taunt for the flog, it would automatically, in addition to your temporary uber there, it would refill your health, no matter what your health was before that, to maximum. That was pretty OP back in the day. Okay, this is one of the more recent ones. We're getting up to, I say more recent, February 2015. Jeez. Spy checking. All the ways you can spy check.
I'm coming for you. Surprise.
Spy's very happy thinking about this. Uh-oh. Gotta go through the TSA checkpoint.
All right. What? Abort! Abort!
Okay, so first test. Flamethrower, obviously. Pyro spy check all the time. But notice how when an enemy spy is on fire, he glows the color of his actual team. So he's a red soldier, disguised as a red soldier, but he's on blue, so he's glowing blue. The second method, obviously, is just shoot him. Shoot him to see what happens. And then body blocking. This is why you see TF2 players running through each other all the time as like a ingrained passive spy check. And he died. Surprise, surprise. Some illustrious characters here. I think that's Coyote Moon on the left, actually. I'm just kidding. Okay. We got next. Crusader's Crossbow. This one goes out to Theory Y. Let's see what he says about this. I already know what he says in the here. Shouldn't be used in lieu of your medigun to heal teammates. Use the Crusader's Crossbow to heal allies from long distances and to burst heal a single teammate instead. If you miss your first couple of shots at close range, switch to your medigun. AKA, use it for long range or like a quick burst healing, not all the time. Sorry. I enjoyed this one a little too much.
Pal, you're done.
Doctor!
Let's go practice medicine. Hold still. He could have healed him for almost all of his health by now. Gotta aim it just right. There you go. Congratulations. Quick, eat a sandwich.
Extraction begins.
Okay, so this is another teleporters one featuring Uncle Dane. Let's see what he says here. This is from 2016, so a little more recent. As an engineer on defense, make sure you have a teleporter exit entrance active before a round begins. You can get all 4 of your buildings online before the round starts and should strive to do so before getting your sentry or other buildings to level 3. Teleporters greatly reduce the distance. Yeah, so long story short, try to get all your buildings up, and then I would say prioritize, your sentry or your teleporter for upgrades if you're on defense.
In 60 seconds.
Sentry going up. Erecting a dispenser. Yeah.
And that's it.
Guess that'll do.
No, why bother building an exit? It's not like your team needs it or anything. Oh, God. Okay. Road Warrior.
My dearest Elizabeth,
There's Uncle Dane.
it has been 4 years since I've tried to go to war. And I wonder day and night if I will ever arrive on the front lines to fight. My nipples chafe for the thrill of combat, and my legs are buckling from standing in this one spot. And I long day and night to see your smiling face, because I can't turn around far enough to see you from the front porch. Could you please bring me a turkey sandwich? Yours, Buddy McFartface. Time
Buddy McFartface.
to die.
Of course. It's a touching story about Buddy McFartface. Ubercharge. This is the one I was talking about earlier when we were looking at the pocket. Don't pocket the heavy all the time. Here's the other side of that is when you have an Ubercharge, heavy is sometimes good. And I'll disagree with him a little bit on here. He says, what does he say? He says never. It's actually bad to Ubercharge him. I say no. Sometimes heavy is the right one to Ubercharge, but you got to be cognizant of what the best thing is for your team in that moment. But he does make a good illustration here of how slow heavy is to try to get to accomplish whatever it is you're trying to do. I think he purposely designed this to be in the Meet the Medic map area to show the contrast of, the original Meet the Medic versus what reality is.
Hello again.
Soldier, are you okay?
I am fully charged.
Yay!
Charge it, Doc. I am ready. All right.
No. Charge the giant boulder instead.
Whoa. Please, God, no!
Minigun takes so long to spin up. Rest in pickle. Alright, so that's it for the official playlist. There's one more that he did called Blown Cover, which I wish he would do more, man. I miss this guy. But this is about playing spy and knowing when to double down or when to call it quits on your current invasion and try to like circle back and fix it better, do it better the next time. You got all these people. The spy is going to insist on doing it.
I am the spy.
I am the spy. So there, a guy clearly saw him disguise, so he still insists on going in, and now he's bumping people all the way down, but still insists on going in. Bumps another guy.
I am the spy.
All right. So he's made everybody clearly aware of his intention in his presence.
I
am the spy. I gotta go for that sap. Gotta go for that sapper. And that's pretty much it. I think that's all 36. I mean, there's no number 1. It starts at number 2, as far as I can tell. So there's technically 36, even though this is announcement 37. But yeah, that's about it, guys. I hope you learned something, and I hope you share this and everybody watches these videos. This guy was awesome. I miss Krunkidile, and he's got other non teaching videos. He's just got fun entertainment SFMs from TF2 as well. And this guy was an integral part of my TF2 learning experience from back in the day, so I hope you learned some of the basics here in an entertaining way. I'll be back with a normal stream tomorrow night. If you don't have any sort of exercise taunts for heavy, I suggest you would get 1 or 2, maybe. Just throwing it out there. Last, we got some up. Rashid, what's going on? Welcome to Thunderdome, man. Parameter, did you see the video that came out today about Fat Magic cheating? Yeah, Venusian put that out. Venusian's good people. I won't dive into it too much, but there was another incident that I saw that he didn't include in his video where I was like, there's no way. But again, not going to go into it. Does Fat Magic actually cheat? I would say yes, but I can't. I don't have all the knowledge of the cheating platforms and different stuff that Venusian has to be able to incriminate him. So I trust the experts, and seems legit. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. Not going to get into it too much there, but yeah, if you don't know Venusian Rapper, go subscribe to him ASAP. So again, thank you guys for joining me. Untraditional stream here. Let me know if you like this, if you want more of this kind of thing. Otherwise, I will catch you guys tomorrow night. I'll probably be on actually in a little bit just for general gameplay, not streaming though. So see you guys later.